And we are live. This right here, this right here, my name's Caroline. But sometimes I call myself Lady Fantastic because I like to be fantastical about my monikers. Um, to my whatever, I don't know, is Rob because I get it's it's reversed to my reverse. Um, how you doing, Mr. Worse?
Could be better, but also have a cat bang in the background, so that's always a lovely little treat.
Mm-hmm.
I just call that what day is it today? Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, congratulations, it's Friday.
The worst Hall of Justice ever. Hey, you have your cat. I didn't know you had the cat, a copy of the cat.
Oh yeah. I
When
have one, two, I need three, and is there a fourth issue?
I don't know. I know there's one with the owl on it. That's issue 3,
I
I think.
I can pull them.
Yeah, show me the cat. I want to see your cats. Meow. I have issue 1, but that's it. And I got my Devil Dinosaur and my cat from HGM Law, who is no longer with us, but it was a really great guy, and he was really funny. He was really bright. I dug his humor. He was a quirky fella, but a cool fella, a good guy.
Actually,
That's isn't that the no, is that the owl? The guy she's fighting on that cover?
I will show
Show
you.
those covers.
Yep, that's the owl.
That's the one I had in mind. Okay, so you've got
You see
that.
it?
All right, cool. Very, very pretty. Pretty, pretty kitty. Let's do this. You know, show some other ones. Show us some nutter
Other
ones.
things.
Oh, they're kitties.
So this is something I picked up a long time ago, but at least I wound up putting it in some Mylar.
Hey,
Otherwise, this
Remo. Oh, look at
hey
that.
Remo, hey, how you doing, my man?
Sidorak.
So this is first Sidorak. I think I got this for $12 online. I'm trying to get all the Doctor Strange series now. I've been doing it for the last several years, but certain keys I just never wound up picking up, and this was one of them.
Did that come in the mail recently?
That did last yesterday. The
Okay.
days are kind of mixing up to me right
I feel you, man. Hey, Remo, I got a bunch of stuff from the 50 cent bin. So check it out. Just wait a little bit and I'll show you some of my nuggies. Yeah, show us some stuff that you got in the mail.
now. All right, so I've been working on my Iron Man run, and I got a couple lots. One was just a lot to fill in some holes that I was looking for. Here's Iron Man issue 102,
102. That's really cool.
followed by issue 107. These are like mid grade issues, but I'm
Mhm.
cool with it because I just want to get the run.
Very cool. Yeah.
Issue 121.
I like that one. So this begins the Demon in the Bottle run, doesn't it? The
Yeah.
storyline.
Issue before it had Namor in it with Justin Hammer's first appearance.
Mhm.
So this gets the run started on his alcoholism.
Yeah. So it's 121 through 129.
Through 128. 128, I think, has the last Demon in a Bottle story arc, the issue you just got recently.
Yep.
But
How do
it
you know?
is because you told me.
I know I did.
Meow.
Meow.
Now, this is the issue that if you look in the back, meow, you'll
Oh, that's
see.
great.
Now, this is in pretty beat up condition. It's probably like a 5.55. But if you look in the back in the letters section, they wind up talking about issue 128, The Demon in the Bottle. Some people that have been affected by alcoholism saying, hey, this story really touched me. And others saying, you did it one and done. My father had alcoholism, and you never do it in one and done. So there was a lot of disagreement in that storyline that later popped back later on in Leighton's storyline.
It's just good that they were covering things like this back then, you know?
Yeah,
I just
comics wouldn't touch it
yeah. Well, they would, and I tip the cap to them.
for the ones that would, yes. These are mostly some of the fillers, but they're ones I needed. I think there's one of them I have a double of coming up here, so if you need it, just let me know.
Yeah, for sure.
It's going to be, I think it's 168.
Okay. I don't think I have that one.
This one's a good one. I didn't realize at the time when I got that they didn't show this cover on eBay, so I was not aware that Moon Knight was appearing on that issue.
Meow.
Wow. Here's one that I'm going to need to scrape the cover a little bit. There's some staining
Machine
on it, but
Man.
it's a Machine Man issue. And the issue
Hey.
right after this issue is when, Tony is right back into his alcoholism. And, well, someone needs to take over, and that someone is Rhodey Rhodes. He puts on the outfit, and at the end of the issue, he goes and says, "If I put this helmet on, I become Iron Man." So it becomes the debate of which one's the first. Meow! Rhodey Rhodes is Iron Man. Now, at this point, Rhodey's already Iron Man, but the next section is another lot that I picked up. It's a full run.
Mm-hmm. I got that one.
Now, let me just move these over to the side a little bit here. Make some room for some others. Here's issue 225. It starts out the Armor Wars saga. Now, I got this for a pretty good price. It was underneath 40 bucks. And if the guy wound up knowing what was inside two of these issues, he probably wouldn't have sold it as cheap. Because this newsstand is a Mark Jewelers. And
It's true.
the next one
this.
is a Mark Jewelers.
He showed me. It's a true story.
And then finishing up. Oh, what's up?
No, I said it's a true story. You showed me. The Mark Jewelers, you sent me pics.
Oh, yeah.
I do be y'all's friend.
Yeah, I'll probably throw it on.
That one's supposed to have Trump.
I'll be showing it on Instagram.
229 supposed to have
there's
Trump in it.
There's a cameo of Trump and Hulk Hogan in it. It's so weird.
Brilliant men alive.
Well, back then you could go, yeah, I was a fan of Donald Trump. He eats his pizza backwards. What's wrong with eating pizza backwards? Like, no, that's why you're not a fan. Never mind, whatever.
That 281, okay.
And the last one being the 232.
Yeah, 231.
And that was the Iron Man pick.
That's Barry Windsor Smith, isn't it?
That it is. You just wound up picking up one of the best stories this year in Monsters, and I'm going to need to find that.
Monsters? What?
That was the Barry Windsor Smith opus that he took 30 years.
Oh, that, yes. Yes. Double negative cameo variant. Okay.
Now, these are the last couple books I wound up picking up. I only have one issue left to get of this run.
Ooh.
Sensational She-Hulk, issue 43.
That's a very nice.
Now, if you thought that's nice, now the last issue I need isn't going to be a really difficult one to get. It's issue 23. But this one also came in the mail.
Hey, girl, the last one.
Final issue. Where she, for some reason, is wearing a leotard that is also
That's weird,
green.
isn't it? Yeah.
I don't get it.
Strange.
But then you look at the picture here of the first issue that she's even holding up, and why bother? It's just extra lines.
A little strong.
Simplify. Speaking of simplify, in the next week, we're going to be talking about the Goblin Queen, and her first appearance is here. That's Dr. Ashley Kafka. People are going to say, okay, so Ravencroft 5 is when she's dead and a clone and she realizes she's a clone. Fuck all that shit. Fuck that noise.
When you say Goblin Queen, I think of Madeline Pryor.
Yeah, I do too. They're running out of names, aren't they? Especially when you just start throwing together random letters like
there's that book.
L-I-K. Now, that was the last thing that I picked up. So how about we see what you got, Caroline?
Okay. So, first chunk I'm going to show is going to be my 50. So, man, every Friday, I go to my LCS because they put out new books in the 50-cent bin. And some days they got stuff, and some days they don't got stuff. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. So I got like, this is like 23 comics. Goblin Queen? Y'all, 50 Cent bin, the Toys R Us limited edition X-Men comic that was a promotional giveaway back in my childhood heyday. And they had just a great copy of it. And so I was super excited and picked that up. So yeah, for 50 cents, yes, ma'am. Or yes, sir. Or yes, all y'all. Also, wow, look at that. Red Hulk, issue 10 with the Defenders. Gobble, gobble. So that's radical. Love it.
First
That's the first
appearance
appearance
of
of Deadpool, and
Deadpool.
interesting.
Show that
And then,
issue again.
uh,
There's,
this.
huh? That is just the most random thing where Deadpool appears in that book.
The only reason he knows that is because he's friends with Roger, and Roger loves this one. Tell us the truth, Bob.
I had that as a kid. I don't remember that, but I
I had
don't
it as a
remember a
kid
lot of
too.
it.
I think probably if you were a kid then you had to. It was like requisite. And then issue 11 of Hulk, which I don't think I actually had the A cover of this. So nice to have the A cover. Um, y'all, 50 Cent bin. 50 Cent
Heck,
bin. This is George Perez. This is George Perez. Avengers 184. Absorbing Man. Slash Out. Mummy Like. Come on. You told that to Roger? Do you like? Hey, what's up, Simply Incredible podcast? Bub, do you like Deadpool or something? I don't know. Or are you just like an X Men nerd? Because Roger's pretty nerdy. Um, they had Dark X Men 1. Y'all, I love X Men. I'm gonna get it. 50 Cent. Yes. I picked up this because I collect Captain Marvel. They had Black Vortex, Chapter 11, Captain Marvel 14. So Kelly Sue DeConnick on that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. Um, this 50 Cent bin shit, man. Incredible Hulk 109. Sweet 3 issue run. Yeah.
Defenders.
So we all got our little, these are different Hulk. Well, not Hercules and Angel.
Weren't Hercules and Angel
Isn't
defenders?
that Hercules?
Yeah, that's Hercules. He's the one that always
Shelter
has those
bin
weird bands around his leg.
and 111. Also in the 50 Cent bin. Love my Hulks. Now here. In the 50 Cent bin, they had a bunch of Silver Surfers. So that's really where I chunked up today. Found issue 7, issue 26, issue 30, issue 36,
All those tie-ins to Infinity Gauntlet are all worth having.
issue 38. Yeah, boy. Wait, was that issue 38?
Yep.
Yes, it was. Issue 37. Sorry, it's slightly out of order. There you go. Issue 42. Which time you hear them? Hercules. You mean Huncules? Issue 43.
Strangely enough, I think the Eddie Murphy movie, which I'm not going to try and recreate that voice right now.
Issue
You're welcome,
47.
audience. Do you
Issue
have a
48.
44?
No, they had that on the wall, but they don't have a price on it. Issue 48. And then
Offer
it
me
goes
20
so
bucks.
in the I am collecting 100 plus. I don't want to, so the other ones will probably go up in an auction at some point, but issue 104, but I wasn't going to turn these down for 50 cents each.
They're hard to get.
So what's up, Unruly? I'm trying to collect 100 through 146. And so these are the ones that will be in my PC. I found 104. Those are ones that I didn't have. I'm pretty sure I already had a 121, but this was newsstand and I wasn't going to let it go for 2 quarters. Y'all got to feel me on that. Issue 121. And then I didn't have this one. 122, The Fall of Zenlaw.
Especially now that they're trying to incorporate that Captain Marvel into more of the newer books.
124. Chimera. And then they had this annual number 5.
Mm.
That looks so crappy. I'm sorry.
That's just 90s art.
Yeah. So that was my 50-cent bin chunk. You want to show us some more goodness?
I don't have anything pulled, but I
You
can
don't?
just tell me what you want me to grab here, and I'll
I have
grab
more
it.
shit to show. Well, grab whatever you want, but I'm gonna show more stuff.
All
But
right.
just have a
Well, let me
little.
see.
Okay. Incredible. Incredible. Look at this. My Elsie Hess had this on the cheap, and I had to get it because it was just badass. Just tell me. Just agree. You don't even have to say words. Just nod. That's rad. That's a rad cover. And also this one's a rad cover that I had to pick up because I already have some Punisher Clayton Crane, and so I wanted to pick this one up to complement the other Crane Punisher art that I have on War Machine / Punisher, whatever. This I got for Ricardo Rodriguez Vaquez. He got issue 2, I think, to the origin of Microchip, but Comics at Law is a Microchip fan because Comics at Law is flat-footed and Microchip is flat-footed, so they gotta represent. And so I got you number 1 of your flat-footed friend, Mr. Ricky. I got this already. Wait, what's up, John? 34 was this week, but I also had to pick up 33 because I forgot that I didn't have it. So now I'm caught up on that. These now are some things that I got in the mail. And this was a little Iron Man lot, interestingly enough, that we've both been doing a little Iron Man stuff. But anyways, these aren't super crazy or anything. So I got issue 191. It was a 3-issue lot, and I made an offer that he couldn't refuse, and I got a really good deal. And it will be reflected in the 3rd book that I show. And then issue 192, which I already happen to have a copy of, but these are some pretty cool ones. The like issues 190 through 194. This Demon in a Bottle, issue 128, classic cover.
Perfect.
Tony Stark wrestling with alcoholism. Yes. So got this for a killer little deal on the Electronic Bay. This also came in, was another Electronic Bay acquisition. Mighty Thor issue 412. I think this was the first full appearance of the New Warriors, which that's radical, man. So sweet book. There's a lot of Juggy representing in this issue. And then also pick this one off eBay. It is Miss Marvel, the Beyond the Limit. But this was the Dodson 1/25 variant, and somebody had it listed for like $5, and like only me and some other person bid on it, and so I ended up getting it for super cheap. Just bid, just try. What's the worst that's going to happen? You get outbid, okay. Also from that same person, I picked up this Thor 186, which I think is radical because it's got hella like morphing Thor into a little corpse. I like it. And along with that, y'all, I think Stan Lee signature cloak and dagger. Now, doesn't quite make sense that it's cloak and dagger. I don't care. It's a Stan Lee signature. So what I want to do is send this to CBCS, get it signature verified, and then have it graded. Because I never thought that would ever in my life happen. Ah! This I just kind of put in here because it was a gift. It was a gift from Metarog, and it looks pretty. And then that's all. Marvel now. Point one. Adi Gronov, Nick Cage. The first time America appears on the cover of a book. I think that's right. And I think she's America Chavez is in the. I think that's supposed to be her on the far left. I think. But I've been wrong before. Anyways, Rob, do you have some books you want to show? Are you alive?
I am alive. I was
All
just
right.
posting a message to everybody in the chat.
Oh wait, hold on. I got some more actually, but I'm going to show, and then I'll let you have it. Okay? Because these are books that I got for Wednesday, but I didn't show it on like this channel. Is that okay? Are you okay with that? You know what? We'll just go to you, and then I'll show it after. Because I'm not.
Cool. No, I'm good. Good.
You go.
Just trying to frame everything here, getting ready.
Meow meow meow.
Oh, okay. Anybody over here like Daredevil?
Who?
Exactly. Who?
Thor?
So I don't have a huge Daredevil run, just most of the ones that I always
DD.
appreciated. This is the earliest one I have. It's unfortunate that it's the earliest, but I did get it from Lady, issue 81.
The pretty. And you found out about that ink, that it doesn't count against it, because it was like.
Yeah, this ink right here, for some reason, way back, well, not for some reason, there was a good reason. Way back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, even well before that, when they would go to return these books to the distributor, they would just spray paint all the tops of the books with either a green or a blue, and that does not count against the book. As long as it's not dinged up, that's just part of the character of the book. Next up, issue 92, when they changed the title into Daredevil and the Black Widow. I need to get everything in between here because I have a really good run of Daredevil going.
Very pretty.
Next one is the issue that we wind up getting Moondragon to change her name because she was Madame Mask before. I can't imagine why you'd want to change a name like Madame. Never mind. Did I say Madame Mask? What did I say?
Yeah.
Next up is First Silver Samurai. After that, we get a issue that.
Ooh.
And this one's a pretty good one, but not as good as this one.
Yep.
Yeah, first, what's his name? Bullseye. Get a second appearance. And this one I picked up from John over at Fresh Comics, Miami Fresh Comics on Instagram. And we have his third appearance. I know that Ricky has that.
Ricky, Rodrigo,
Ricky is so good at getting the lawyer appearances.
Yeah, he is.
Getting issue
Hey, Rose.
153.
Hope you're all doing all right.
Hey, Rose Gray.
Oh, Rose Gray.
All right. So this is a series that really takes me back. I started collecting this back when I was in high school from my local comic shop, and this guy would kind of teach me what was good and what you should read. And he told me, if you're going to start reading comics, kid, you start with the best. And of course, he had almost every issue. So he would save them for me, quote unquote, so I could buy them from him and help fund his bills. But I got a really kick ass series. And I got this when I was about maybe 12, 13 years old. and I just wound up getting the entire rest of the series. Like 159, 160. And all these will get replaced with some Mylites coming up soon because these bags, I know I just replaced them in the last couple months. And look at them. They're all
You know,
sagging.
my lights are Mylar. You know that, right?
Yep,
Okay.
I'm cool with that.
Oh yeah.
I need them to be Mylar because all these bags are just, ugh. I mean, I like BCW. It definitely works for all of the newer books, but
Mhm.
anything before 1992, the
Yeah,
humidity in any
it's
states that you have humidity, the newsprint is going to suck it right up.
it's just so pricey, that's the thing.
But if you're getting the good books, I guess you can spend a little extra for the most
Exactly,
part.
like, don't be a cheapskate on your storage because you just fuck yourself over, you know?
Absolutely. And I was not recycling bags; I was buying new bags, but it
Same,
doesn't
like,
matter.
sprinkle. Venom ASM 300 coming? Uh, I don't know. I don't really care that much about ASM, I hate to be a dick, but
I
are you
have
just
ASM, but it's just one of those things that feels like a chore to collect.
um, so, Shattered, Rob did get that variant. Number 4 Venom, that's the
Oh yeah, I have it back here.
yeah, he got that one. I think that's what you're talking about, Tyler.
What this?
Yeah, almost pause. That is a Venom ASM 300 cover, so though there's many.
Looks pretty close.
Yeah. You're saying you're specking that on that being homaged again, well,
There are
it's already been
so
homaged.
many of these damn things that do we really need more of them? I mean, it's a nice cover, don't get me wrong.
Well, you know it's America, and, what capitalists love to do in America is sell you the same shit over and over and over because of the nostalgia factor, and we eat it like peplum, though we do not need it. All right,
Hey, do
that's
you like Memba berries? Memba Kingpin?
Member Kingpin. Ah,
Remember when Kingpin was talked about and talked about and talked about? And in the second to last episode, they showed him on a tiny little screen and no bigger than my fingernail thumb
whoop.
fingernail. Then you get to see him in the last episode, and then they shoot him in the head. Remember that?
Remember, speaking of Bullseye, Bullseye Comics here,
Holy crap, we got comics on the mind.
and Kirk, tickle that like to help the algorithm mean nothing.
Like Big Daddy here, especially when he gets his ass
He
kicked. I
looks
think he
kind of like a
likes
kink
it.
thing, yeah. Comics on the mind. Has comics on the mind. I wish one week Marvel put out all ASM 300 covers for their entire NCBD. Yeah, you could wish that, and probably a lot would sell. I would be buying none of them. I It doesn't work with me. Not for that one. There may be certain homages though I'll buy. I have to think.
If it's for $3.99, $4.99, sure, I'll do it if I have the extra money. But I'd rather spend it on older books. But at the same time, $3.99, $4.99 could turn into like $50 just out of the blue. Look at that Iron Man. What was it? Not
Um,
Immortal. It was Infamous Iron Man issue 12, and it was the Maliv cover. And that thing blew the hell up.
Bullseye. You know, I think that he's going to be around for much longer. So, while the initial introduction may have that impression that he's kind of a chump, I think that he will have plenty of screen time in the MCU, like probably through Disney Plus, to show his depth of character. And D'Onofrio is a champ at that, so I'm very excited. But I would concur that if that's all we get of him, then yes, it seems like quite a shallow interaction. However, I think we know that it's not that. Know what I mean, Vern? Boop. You just Frank Millering it out now.
This is the entire run. And yes, I do have a 168. I'll do that at the very end because that's pretty much in the front of the box.
Best West Coast. Best West Coast. Best Coast. West Coast.
I just got a West Coast Avengers run, and then I just got another West Coast Avengers
I
run.
like that cover. I do. I do like it.
Just wish it didn't have all those wrinkles. And if you don't replace the bags, people out there, what winds up happening, you will get the wrinkle imprint on your book.
So what does his run go to? 200?
Goes to issue 191, which is coming right up. Because this issue, they try and bring back Elektra. And by the next issue, he's just kind of.
Is that the one where he's clutching the.
This
No.
one.
Okay.
That's the last issue in his run.
Whew. Very cool.
We'll just do it to 200. There's 196. Notice it jumps. I don't have the issues in between. Why I never got them, who knows? And then you get this really great story after. Okay, the last time you wound up seeing Daredevil or Bullseye, he got his ass beat and he's in the hospital. And Matt Murdock comes up to this guy who's broken bodied in the hospital and puts a gun to his head. And the entire storyline is just, why don't I do this? It's a great storyline, and it's not Frank Miller. And then Ann Nesenti starts writing on the title, and they bring back Frank Miller, which I'll do next chunk.
All right. This is my last chunk. It's only to me. So these are books that I picked up this week for New Comic Book Day. So I guess I should put the back issues in the back. I picked up, these are the new ones. Picked up the Moon Knight 7. Picked up the Hulk number 3 Nakayama variant. And look, straight up, I like commented on David Nakayama's like IG post about this, and like he responded, and it made me feel so like warm and fuzzy. And I just always love it, and it makes me feel special. Like when sometimes the Titans will decide to interact with the plebs, and that was great.
You like them. You're not a troll.
Well, yeah, I mean, I just tell them how much I try to show them my appreciation, using my words. Yeah. This is a Chung. Is that what you said?
Yeah. Jin Chung.
I like this one a lot. Yeah, and you know who else like I like, and man, this person was a role model to me since I was like a little kid, probably like second, third grade, is fuck Julie Bell. Cause the cards, I loved Julie Bell art since forever. Adam Hughes, She Hulk number 1. That's so pretty. Yeah, he's so pretty. You talking the DMs with Nakayama? Dang, Air Spider. You're in close. And I got the B cover to Animal Castle, number 2. This one apparently Rob really wants because it's Francavilla, and I'm just gonna torture him and tease him about it. Though I'm really
I already put your Animal Castle 2 in your pile.
And then the back issues, I picked up a Defenders 51. It's got Moon Knight in it. I'm just gonna show you because y'all, sometimes with evidence and shit, people don't believe it and shit. So we'll just get it figured out right now and shit.
Pictures
Who
are
is
a
that
mess.
dude right there? Sorry for cussing and shit. Um, yeah, I apologize if I'm off-putting, if I'm offensive to your sensibilities. It's not my intention, but whatever. All right. Also, I got with the I got this. I needed the A cover, um, for the first print for this Captain Marvel #10, so I had to grab it.
I
Also, they
enjoy it.
had this. I try to pick up these Avengers, the Avengers 150s through 170s, because I'm still trying to piece those together. Issue 165 Avengers, just beautiful stuff. What's up, man? What's up, Kevin? Hope you're doing well. Um, oh, this. I found this, and now I only need two more issues. Two more issues. But I got Black Panther #12. And this is in decent shape, too.
And you already have a full run of jungle actions.
I have the full run of Jungle Action that has Black Panther in it. And now this is a 15 issue run, this Black Panther, and I'll know only need issues 10 and 11 now, and I'll have the whole thing. So that is my chunk. Did you want to show another chunk and then we can wrap this bad boy up?
Yeah, I can show just the last little bit. Let me just get rid of this Russian bot in here.
Russian
For some
bot, keep
reason,
my
still isn't
smut.
popping up in your chat. Maybe that's a
Yeah,
good thing.
they're popping up in everybody's chat.
Russian bots, go away. We don't need you. We don't care
Yeah,
about you.
I don't really feel that special. Oh wait, did I show that? Yeah, I showed my Stan Lee sig. Sorry. I'm just such a child that I want to show it over and over again. What?
Thanks,
Oh,
Agu. And for those out there, I'll address it. My mom passed away earlier this week. So when we do these things as comic therapy, this is one of those moments where it really is comic therapy because sometimes you just have to stay busy.
yeah.
You're a weirdo person that was an alcoholic actively at one point, and you open up your cupboard and you go, "Oh my God, my dad has some bottles of liquor in there. It's time to go. Bye, everybody." So here I am showing some comics. I'll be back at my parents' tomorrow. So comic therapy, everybody. Here we go. I'm going to show the last of the Miller Daredevils. Here is the next part of that chunk. This is issue 219, and this is one of those one shots, one offs before he gets to Born Again.
I picked that issue up. Hey, Steven Spock, if you're still here, I picked that issue up for you. I have it in a pile, a Steven Spock pile that's reflections.
This is a good one. Hey, Two Gun Pedro. Pew, pew, pew.
I know.
Pew, pew. Now, this is pretty much where it started me reading comic books as a kid. Back when I was really young, and I wound up getting kind of shot. I was in the hospital, and people just wound up bringing me comic books. But one of the first things that was brought was, "Hey, here, try this. It's some comics we picked up over here around from the corner. I know there's nothing on TV." And one of those books was, well, it's coming up. I think it was the 232. But here we go. Here's the next issue of Born Again. And in this story run, you find out that Matt's mom was a nun.
That is the greatest. This one, another funny like holiday cover.
Ho, ho,
Like
ho.
Salvation Army dude or Santa.
Here we get the,
Interesting.
when you finally find out, oh, so his mom was a nun. I guess that makes sense. And then he goes very Catholic. It adds some more nuance to the character.
Very nice.
I think this was the issue that I wound up getting first as a kid. And I went, holy crap, this is good.
Yeah. So, what do you have this through? What does this go through?
That goes through 233, and then my run jumps all the way to issue 254, first appearance of Typhoid Mary, who is now marrying the Kingpin.
Interesting. Interesting match.
And of course, they kind of had a relationship, Matt and Mary. Mostly because Matt kind of killed her. Oops. Jump on over to Punisher and Daredevil. And then the final one before I get into last rites, and I want to keep it a short episode. This is the first appearance of Blackheart. This
Nice.
is the son of Mephisto, right?
Hmm?
Son of Mephisto. And yes, the Mazzucchelli run is fantastic. But Ann Nesenti writing this, she's a fantastic writer. She's going to be working on Electra 100 that'll be coming out in April. I think that's on FOC right now. Ann Nesenti's a great writer, and if she does more Daredevil, I'm all aboard. Lady?
What's up?
No, no, I can show more, but
No, no, okay, then so we're all right. So now let's wrap that up. Let's just chill. So everybody, thanks so much for coming by. Facsimiles are apparently going up now. You see
that's in the
one
top 20.
stupid you see one stupid trailer and all of a sudden facsimiles are going up the wazoo. Funny stuff.
I mean, come
Anyways,
on. That Moon Knight issue 2 being $100 book right now on eBay is crazy. The one that people should be buying is the 35 through 38, where Mark Spector has a
shh,
brother.
shh. Don't give them the secrets.
Oh
Let
yeah,
them
I'm
buy the
told don't
sillies.
share secrets because that's not how you help the community out.
All right, guys. I hope you all have a really great weekend. You know, I'm actually gonna be trying to do some new original content here soon. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like covers that I think are beautiful pieces of art. And I'm gonna be fangirling out because I really my grandmother was an artist and I really appreciate certain types of art and certain genres. And there are a lot of pieces out there that I get because I appreciate the talent of the cover art. And so I'm thinking that's probably what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start throwing out some stuff where maybe you guys have never seen it, but I find it moving.
And the fact
Uh,
that you wind up finding covers that most of us out here have sometimes never seen, and then you put us on the hunt for it. So I thank you so much for being in here in the community and sharing what you know, because not all of us know everything, and we have to admit it.
I
And that's how we learn.
I'm sorry aggressively, but just go on the rewind and yeah, look out for that thing. So I'm gonna try to do that. I think I want to try and get that show out in the next week or so, and I'll just do a little pilot wings, little pilot, and just see what people think about sort of my art tastes and some of the things that I've picked up because I love the aesthetics.
It
All
makes
right.
sense.
Hey, boy who had 7, very nice to see you. Hope you have a great night and you guys have a great weekend. Be safe, be nice, wipe your booties front to back. Ow!